Ooh, that was kind of nice.
Welcome back, everyone! This is Dom, and this is another episode of Kerbal Realism. Today, Jebediah is in the hot seat as we launch the rescue rocket to go save another fellow Kerbal? Yes, Kerbal that is in space around Kerbin. That's what I meant to say. Yep, that's the one. So let's go ahead and boom, blast off. So we have to go out and save Gusely Kerbin. He is in an orbit around Kerbin here. He's right here. We have to lift off a little bit early because we really need to match his speed. If you think about his orbit, he's going quite fast, and we really have to get up to speed to catch him. This rocket is just as heavy as I can make it. Basically exactly 18 tons, just like the last one in the last episode. So, as a result, I'm going to need to upgrade the launch pad because this is quite a small rocket. To get anything done in the future is going to be quite difficult. The launch pad requires, I think, 78,000 monies to get upgraded, and I don't really have very much. I only have about 80,000, or yeah, 81,000 before this launch. So that's one of the reasons why I chose this contract for today, mostly because it's going to be a grind if I don't do these big contracts. And I'd rather not grind. I'd rather show off some fun stuff. Now, this season is going to be much more difficult to get things done than even last season was, just because the fact that I have to upgrade the buildings as I go. I can't just save up, millions and millions of monies to start missions at faraway planets and such. Also, you have to upgrade your crew members. So I just noticed that next to the gimbal ball over here, there's all these little buttons, and those basically just showed up. And I think it's because Jeb just leveled up last time we used him in the first orbit mission. He just leveled up so that he is now a level 1 pilot, or a 1-star pilot, I guess. I don't know how much further you can go unless you do crazy missions. I have no idea how the experience system for them works yet. I guess we'll have to learn that together. I can do some research, but I think it's more fun to do it this way. Just learn as we go. Now we have to pull our apoaps up to just about 94 kilometers. That's quite difficult to do with a rocket this size. So I had to kind of tweak some things around, and we have about 5,000 meters per second. So 5 kilometers per second of delta V on this thing, just under. That should be just enough to get us in low Kerbin orbit, or even at the height that Guslen, or whatever is Gusely, I have no idea how to say his name. If it's another language, I do apologize to that language. Not really. To one is his own. Anyways, we are going to just keep on burning prograde here. If we can, I wonder if we can do that. I can just hit prograde. Oh, that's nice. He's just gonna follow the prograde vector now. Oh, that's amazing. Anyways, yeah, we'll just go ahead and burn at prograde until our apoaps gets to 68. Or sorry, not 68. It's at 68. Until it gets to 94 kilometers. Let's go ahead and take a look at the map. Here we are. We're just about to catch him. If we can get to our apoaps before he does, we'll be basically right next to him. And we might have to do a little bit of catch-up, but that won't be too bad. The main factor that is going to cause issues for me is my electric charge. The Kerbals here require electric charge to survive, and this engine, I don't think, generates it. So we are going to have an issue if we can't get our electric charge just up enough. Now, burning in this direction is also bringing up our periaps height, and it's doing actually a pretty decent job at it. We've left the atmosphere, so our burn will be as efficient as possible. 390 seconds of ISP there. That is the highest ISP on this engine, and I think one of the best. I do like the low-profile engine from KW. That is probably my favorite engine of all, but we'll see that in a future episode, I think. So yeah, the largest, and cut off, the largest What was I going to say? Yeah, so the largest factor for this mission's success or failure... Ooh, there he is. Slow down, buddy. Nope, 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 nope. Go back to orbital target, please. Yeah, so the largest success for this mission... Sorry, issue for this mission is going to be the... basically, it's going to be the electric charge. I have enough fuel and oxygen and such to be able to get ourselves around for a while, at least. I'm going to wait till I'm a little bit closer to Apoap's here to keep on burning. Now, also a big issue for this one is going to be the fact that I can't target him. In our struggle here, we cannot target him, we cannot set up maneuver nodes, we can't do any of that kind of stuff, because I haven't actually upgraded the dishes, or whatever, the radar dishes, at Kerbal Space Center. Wow, he really did get ahead of us. He's a long distance away. 45 kilometers away. We're going to have to go ahead and burn again. And I'm just going to... Nope, 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 nope. There we go. I'm going to do this manually now. Try to keep my timed apoapsis fairly positive and fairly low. Keep this burn as efficient as possible, just kind of like last time we did this. But I just need to grow my periaps height up. Now, I did test this, but I did not test getting the rendezvous or anything. I just basically said, oh, you know what, I'll just record it. We'll see how that works out. I don't think it will very well. Okay. Okay. Bloop. And now I can probably slow down my roll here. We'll wait a little bit of time. Now, what's interesting is that we'll actually start gaining on him now. The distance between us should be slowly decreasing. I'm not sure why it's increasing. But since we are going to try to aim for an periaps that is lower than his, we should be orbiting faster than he is. We're just going to try to get that periaps just above the atmosphere here. There we go. Just above the atmosphere. Now, I'm not sure how long it's going to take for us to do an orbit to catch up to him, though. It's going to be difficult. Now, like I had said, it's going to be... The biggest issue is probably going to be... Let's get that up, actually. Our electricity. So we have only 3 hours electricity remaining. If we can... somehow get a little bit closer to him, which we should be soon. Come on, come on. Cool. We should be gaining on him progressively with each orbit we do. And I think he's going to actually be behind us now, which is not entirely a good thing, but we did catch up to him. He did catch up to us, I guess, or will be catching up to us. Okay. And that only cost us about 20 minutes, so that's not that bad. Okay, so our issue now is going to be trying to set up a maneuver to get at him. So we're going to point ourselves, actually prograde now. Moving the ship around is going to cost us a lot of electricity here. No, not with respect to the orbit. Darn it. That's not good. Anyways, let's hope that works for now. Hopefully he'll catch up to us within an orbit or two. And then what I'm actually going to try to do now is, as soon as I see these lines kind of intersect, which I do see here, okay, we are going to point ourselves... No longer need this anymore, buddy. We're going to point ourselves vertical here. We're going to try to even out our... There we go, the planes that we're on. So now we should be on even planes. And I'm going to try to do another maneuver here, which should be, I think, this direction, if I remember correctly. Should be this. There we go. moving our periaps in front of us, and now we can go to prograde. Takes a lot of kind of working here. It does take quite a lot of practice to learn how to actually do these nodes without maneuver nodes. Where's our target? He should be behind us somewhere. Let's go back to the map. Ooh, he's really far away. Oop. Let's see if I can get him from the map here. He's not letting me get him. But whatever. So we're going to jump back in the map here. We'll zoom up time a little bit. Hopefully he'll start to catch us. That wasn't good. Let's go back to me. Good, good, good. Now he's starting to catch us again. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to point myself back to prograde again. I can't get this guy as my target anymore, but we'll just have to deal with that. There we go. Now our periaps is just about the same height as what he's at, so that means by the time we get there, we should be just about next to him. We'll see, though. We shall see, though. Aha, okay. Now we are so close that we have a target retrograde vector. Hopefully we'll continue to get a little bit closer to him. Cool. Come on, come on, come on. And basically what we're going to do is just do a parking maneuver, which requires us to go to retrograde. Come on. There we go. And then with respect to the target, we're going to kill our velocity. So hopefully we'll be following the same path, more or less, that he is. Awesome. So now we shouldn't be moving with respect to him anymore. And we will turn off this weird SAS thing. And now what I want to do is move this. If I'm walking at the gimbal the whole time, I do apologize. This is quite difficult to do. There we are. There we are, right there. Now what I'm going to try to do is move this green guy to the purple guy. Not green guy. Yellow guy to the purple guy. That will allow us to basically shoot directly for him. Which we are running out of electricity, so I need to do this fairly quickly. Or get to him fairly quickly. So that should be set. If we go ahead and speed up time just a little bit more, we have an hour and a half left of electricity on this thing. And as you can tell, we're kind of drifting away, so the direction we're going is a little bit against where we are trying to go. So I'm going to try to point ourselves back, moving that yellow onto the purple again. And we're actually going faster this time. Good, good, good. Oh man, we overshot, we overshot. Okay. Going back to retrograde, or sorry, yes. Retrograde with respect to target here. Basically to park. And we should be just about ready to switch to him. Okay, let's move this slightly up. There we go. Excellent, because I have no idea what kind of shape he's in. Okay, we have 47 minutes left on him for food, oxygen, such. We're going to go ahead and position this craft upside down. First of all, we're going to kill the speed between us. Try to, at least. There we go, that's just about good. And then we're going to position the craft upside down, didn't I say? I said upside down, yeah. Because the door, for him, is actually upside down on this craft. Let's see if we can switch to him. We can. Excellent. Let's turn on his jetpack. It's quite dark here. So we are going to try to make ourselves back to the rescue rocket. This was quite difficult to do. I did not expect how hard this would be. Whew. Okay. Oh, there was a stage recovered. Oh, good. Our ascent stage got recovered. Whoa, we are going a little bit too fast towards him. And there we go. There is our ride home. Nice and pretty. And Jeb is in here. Hi, Jeb. Okay. And we can grab on, get aboard. Awesome. That's half of our contract done. So we got 5,000 from doing that. And we also have him in the crew. Now, what is the next thing we want to do? We want to land them. So we are actually just about perfect for doing this. We have 43 minutes of electricity remaining, so we're going to go retrograde, which is this direction. Over in this direction, I meant. We're just going to try to dip down our vector here just ever so slightly, so we're actually going to do it, I think, this direction. If I remember correctly. No, I think it's this direction. Don't really remember. Not an expert at this game, but I want to land in the light. Let's pull down our periaps to just about there. Perfect. And then, since we are still in space, and we have to do a crew report while we're here, because we need to bring some sort of science back home with us. Oh, I could have done an EVA report with him. That would have been smart. We need to go ahead and get rid of this bottom stage, because that will just hinder us upon re-entry. We need a decoupler. We are faced retrograde. Good. Means now we have a lower periaps. And now we are going to boost away from it. Good. Now we should land... Oh, we're going to land in the dark. But hey, who cares? But that's going to be it. Basically, it's going to be it for that. The faster we land, actually, the better in this specific case, because our electricity will go down faster now that we have 2 crew members. Okay. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Let's let the atmosphere take over from now. And also the parachute on here is quite good. It's quite dark too, I do apologize. Oh, here goes the atmospheric effects. Hopefully it doesn't break anything for us. Look at the moon coming right over the horizon. That's pretty. Ooh, man. Okay, so this is taking the brunt still. Good. Okay. Here's our white atmospheric effects, because we were going too fast once we reached the lower atmosphere. And we should be landing soon. And just as the moon is peeking over the horizon there, that's really pretty. We'll be landing in the water for a night landing. We'll be saving Gusely and Jebediah. Actually, just Gusely. Jebediah was already, you know, he's already an expert at this game. Okay. It's been armed, the parachute has. Should be deploying. There it goes. Quite a lot of parachutes for this, actually. This is meant for a larger... that parachute's meant for a larger craft than what we currently have. So we're going to take a nice slow descent into the waters. And that should be it for today. That's going to be it for today, though. I definitely want to continue just trying to get some money a little bit off camera. Maybe I'll do a couple more missions that you've seen in the past. on my previous seasons, but other than that, that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.